Ms. Jones, Mr. Rosser, the two of you have a significant history. You've known each other for 20 years. You've been dating for 10. You've been living together for 3. Ms. Jones, you have brought him here because you say his pursuit of his career has, for all intents and purposes, ended your relationship, and now you want to leave and you need some assistance in so doing, and you've come to ask me for that. Mr. Rosser, you say you do believe that this relationship has run its course, and that she doesn't appreciate what you are bringing to the table. So, Ms. Jones, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me what has gone so wrong after so long?
Thomas and I are in a financial bind, shall I say.
Okay.
I basically pay for everything.
So he's not in a financial bind, you are.
Well, actually, yeah, I'm in the financial bind. I'm the breadwinner. I work long hours to support him. I always try to be there for him. I pay mostly all the bills. I pay for his studio time, his clothing, his lunchings, his meetings with important people, as she says. I guess I'm just the breadwinner. I'm tired of it. I guess you can say that.
Okay. Mr. Rosser, is she accurate about the bills, that she does pay for everything? Why don't you tell me how you say it goes?
Well, I mean, Judge, basically, we share certain expenses. And there have been times where I was at a low point. There have been times where she was at a low point, but,
You cover each other.
Correct.
Do you have a steady income?
Right now I do.
When you say right now, how long is right now?
Yeah,
maybe,
how long is that?
maybe for the past, I don't know, 6, 7 months.
6 or 7 months?
Yes,
is
ma'am.
that accurate? He's been contributing the last 6 or 7
When
months?
you say contributing, how much are you contributing? Because our bills are not, $50 a week.
How much did you bring into the household this past month?
I mean, I paid the cell phone bill,
Right.
So she's accurate. She does pay the vast majority
she's
of
not.
bills.
I'm getting to it.
Buying groceries.
Hang on. Let the man finish. He's working on it.
Yeah, I usually buy groceries too. Then she brought it up. The cell phone bill.
Bro, you ain't paying no bills. You already said the cell phone bill. Knock it off and cut it out. Cut it out, bro. If you ain't got it, then you ain't got it. Just be honest about it, bro. Sitting up here doing all of this pump faking.
You said that.
The water bill.
$40.
Department store bill that she accrued.
A credit card?
Yes, ma'am.
Did he pay the credit card?
I guess he did. I bought the clothes for him. It's not like I bought them for myself.
Okay. I think I get the picture. But that doesn't define. Some relationships are like that. Oh, yeah. I mean, my mother never paid a bill that my father didn't bring her the money for, because he was the primary breadwinner and he was, she was at home. So
he was being a man.
Yeah. I know a lot of women who are primary breadwinners. A lot of them. A lot of them.
Me too.
I think.
So there must be something else missing or wrong.
I mean, I guess I can say that he's into, the industry, shall I say. So he's trying to pursue his, business. I mean, his music, shall I say. And I used to support him more so than I do now, but mainly now I have to work more to support the bills. I have a 5-year-old daughter, so the bills have to be paid. I can't.
Ms. Jones, you're still talking about that. I understand that you pay the majority of the bills and that you work a lot. That's okay with people. I mean, I know a lot of families who one person does that, but they're okay with it. Something else must be wrong.
There's no quality time. Not like how it used to be. Like I used to be able to come to the studio and, witness, what he's actually doing. Or, the days that he will have a show, I would be told in advance about the shows. I wouldn't be told, head on day of the shows. A lot of shows that he does are for, to get his music out there. They're for
no
free.
Money.
Yeah, shall you say.
That's not true.
Do you get paid for your gigs?
I do.
Yeah?
I mean, at first, I didn't. This was back in like 2012, 2011. You know, I was getting the name out for myself. But now I do get paid shows. I mean, she may not.
I get that. I don't want to talk about money anymore. I really don't.
That's the issue. Yeah.
That's the only issue?
That's the most issue with most people, man. And listen, money ain't even going to solve that problem. Because once you get the money, you're going to have to spend the money. Then once you start spending the money, they're going to start taxing them. Man, listen, it ain't going to fix everything. It is not going to fix everything and shit. I ain't touched the piece that I'm trying to touch, but from what you know, you see and you read and stuff like that, bro, it ain't going to provide no magical get out of stress free. I ain't going to say the pen, but get out of stress free, bro. That's not going to do it. That's not going to do it. I agree with it. It's something else. Money might be the number one thing. It's probably the number one thing, but I really think she more so upset about the gig thing. Yeah, but I don't really think she rocking with it. I don't really think she rocking with it, to be honest.
You mean to
No.
tell me?
With
No,
her.
hang on. You mean to tell me that if he made more money, you'd be fine? You wouldn't be here?
Money is a big issue.
Okay. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And if you don't like, supporting them,
I love them. And I feel like I've been there so long that it's kind of like, you know how you invest in something and you kind of want to see where it goes or what your outcome is going to be. I guess that's where I'm at right now. It's like I invested so much and I've been patient. I've done the good girl role. I've been
so what
there.
is it you've been patient for? What it is it? Are you looking to get married? Is what you're telling me?
Yes.
And he don't want to marry you.
I ain't put a ring on her.
Well, we've been together long enough. I haven't gotten a ring or asked.
Mr. Rosser, why don't you tell me what you believe, other than the money, the primary problem in the relationship you have with her?
Well, my biggest concern, Judge, is that she's insecure. The relationship was like slowly declining due to different insecurities that she has.
Give me a story
Well-
that demonstrates her insecurities.
Well, I work with a lot of female artists. I write for a lot of female artists, and we usually do spend long hours in the studio because that's what the industry calls for. She feels that is something going on there because she wants me to devote all my time to the house. But like I'm in a mind frame right now where like I kind of have tunnel vision. She knew what my aspirations were before we moved in. Even when we we're dating, she always knew that I
Knew
was
what you were about.
Exactly.
And that you had a path that you were on, and you were focused on that path, and that was your primary interest. Is
Yes,
that
ma'am.
accurate? Ms. Jones, you're upset.
Yes, I'm very upset.
Very upset. Why don't tell him right now what it is you're feeling and what it is you want from him? Because I can't quite find it.
These studio times and these times that you're, with your female friends, or shall I say these females that you're writing for, you take them out on luncheons. One incident, we went to a friend of mine, we were out at the same spot that he was out, and he was having a luncheon with the same female friend that he was in the studio recording with, which was, cool, and I didn't introduce myself to her when I met her the first time. This time, he kind of hesitated when I walked up on him to introduce me to her, as if it was something between them.
So, Ms. Jones, explain to me about this woman.
Last time I saw her, we were at the studio, and I was not introduced to her. All I did was saw her in passing. The next time I saw the same woman with him, he hesitated to introduce me to her as I walked up on them at the same restaurant that we always go to, which was kind of odd to me because they were sitting in a corner. They weren't out visibly being seen or anything like that. There was this one time Thomas and I had, intercourse or whatever, and I'm highly allergic to latex. So I ended up going to the doctor, and it was a minor situation, but I hadn't had this situation. And last time I had the situation was when I found out I was allergic to latex. Exactly. So
you believe he was exposed to latex
Exactly.
and exposed you to
Exactly.
latex. And the one way to get exposed to latex in that circumstance is use a condom with another woman. Mr.
Exactly.
Rosser, your response.
I want to let you know that during the course of this whole 10-year period that, we were on and off dating, this was during that time.
So you weren't living together then?
So we were not living together at that time.
I gotcha. I gotcha.
But since we've been under one roof, you know, there was no cheating on my behalf. I can't speak.
Bravo, brother. Bravo, brother. That's how you play that shit. That's how you supposed to play it, bro. He ain't throw no mud. He ain't sling no mud. I just want to let you know, this is when, you know, at a previous time when we wasn't X, Y, and Z. However, nevertheless, at those points in times when we were under the same roof, wouldn't catch me in a place like that. That's how, my dog.
Speak for
All
her.
right.
But
Mr. Rosser, you tell me how you feel about this relationship. I mean, why are you unhappy with her?
I'm unhappy with her because, I mean,
Not insecure. I'm not insecure.
Here, let me
it's
help.
not even. It has nothing to do with the insecurity. It's
Because
just her
I'm not
as a
insecure.
person.
I have signs.
For me.
Hang on,
I see
no,
things.
let the man speak. He's not a very verbal guy. He's not voluble. He has a difficult. And but there's nothing wrong with it. My husband's the same way. I can get 10 words out of him in a day. I'm happy. I'm gonna give you some time to get it together and say what you need to say about what you feel about the nature of your relationship that makes you want to go.
I think it's his image. I think he's trying to withhold his image.
I mean, to be honest, I'm just gonna keep it real. I mean, I think I've lost interest. So.
Had you heard that before, Ms.
Never.
Jones?
She gonna send him home in a body bag. He ain't making it home, bro. Bro, she gonna wrap this motherfucker around him tonight. He better not go. Don't go back with her. Don't go back with her, bro. Sleep at the subway. You saw the pursuit of happiness? You saw the pursuit. What he tell? He say it's a wild forest or something like that. We're in the African Sahara, whatever he said, bro. But you do not go back with her. You just told the world, bro. This undefeated reaction it's gonna be seen by the universe, Craig. Not the world, but what he say? Whatever he said, bro. You just told everybody, bro, that you lost. It's not. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny. But you just told the world, bro, that you lost interest in your wife. That's tough. I couldn't imagine how she feeling right now, man. That's not funny, because I know she feeling it. But damn, bro. Damn, bro, you just told the world that you lost interest in your wife. We learned a few things, though. Go ahead. We can take out our notepads and write it, jot it. That's the breadwinner, though. That's the breadwinner. You the one making everything happen, doing whatever. Boom, bang, wing. He over there, he ain't about and he done lost interest.
Ms. Jones, I was trying to give Mr. Rosser an opportunity to speak how he feels and to speak his mind. I think he's unable to do that. I don't know why. It might be because he's afraid to hurt you. It might be because he's comfortable in the economic situation that he's in, and if he expressed his real feelings that the economics of the situation would change, I don't know what, or maybe some guys who just have a hard time putting their thoughts or feelings into words. So what I'm going to do is tell you what he said, because she has a right to know. She really, really does. She's putting money and time in investing in a relationship that is not going to happen. He said, I admit I have been distant, and that's because I've lost interest. 5 years ago, I thought her child was mine until she revealed it wasn't.
Whoa.
That's a problem. She said, you can't just be in a stagnant relationship, and if it's heading that way, no one will put any effort to repair it. I think that's what's happened with both of us. So I said, whatever. Now I'm good, and I want to move on. It is clear we are both on different paths, and the thrill is gone. When you are just doing it in vain, I don't want to do anything in my life in vain anymore.
I've never heard him say that. Like, we used to be best friends. anything we could talk about, we could talk about. Now, we don't talk about anything. If we do, it's a hey and a bye, like you said, 5 words out of a day. And that has not always been the case. Now, my daughter, we were at an off and on point. He, I told him that she may not be his, but he's always been there. Lately, it's more like, that's my stepdaughter, or that's her daughter, or, we're not doing anything, or, it's like, to me, it's like, it's something else. There's someone else. There's got to be something else, because
I just told you what that something was.
Yeah, but
it was very specific and very clear. What did you not hear?
I guess I'm not hearing it. How could you just not want somebody that's doing the most for you?
Oh, Ms. Jones, here's that's something a lot of women say. I'm here for you. I'm doing everything for you. I can't believe you don't want me. People have the right to want who they want, even if who they want isn't you. And no matter how much you do for a person, if he's not invested in a relationship with you, the amount of things you do for him has no meaning. Do you understand?
Can I say something?
Man, that was the truth. That's cold and it hurt and it's going to sting, and you need to hear it. You need to hear it, because at the end of the day, bro, everybody had a free will to go and date and be with whoever they want to be with, bro. It is what it is. It's cold, but it's the truth. It's the truth. You can do the absolute most. What she said? She working 2 jobs. She paying for studio time, keeping the refrigerator stocked up and all of that. All of that, bro. You doing all of that. And this is the result. This is the result. I'm thinking that situation, you should cancel it. That happened when y'all was on some different stuff. You went out with the latex. She went out and came back with an addition. She came back with an addition, but man, this wild. When you this is wild, bro. This is wild.
I also forgot to mention that, she's the type of person, Shay, not she, is the type of person to try to, like, throw up in your face as far as, like, what she did, knowing that, it's, my situation or whatever like that. So, I mean, it kind of hurt too, knowing.
Mr. Rosser, here, I want both of you to hear me. I'm not saying you're a bad guy. I'm not saying that at all, unless you're not mentioning the fact that there is no future and I don't really interested in you because you want her to continue to support you despite the fact that you were not into her.
She doesn't support me.
Well, yes, she does.
I do support.
That's
yes,
what she told you.
I might not be able to make it to all the
That's what you told me. Because when I asked you how many bills you paid, you didn't pay any major bills.
Exactly.
You told me that, okay? You told me. If I listened to nothing she said, you told me that. So if that's your position, that's your bad. That makes you a bad person. That makes you a user. That makes you someone who is allowing a person for whom he has no interest to support you, and you give her the vague notion that you're still in it, and that's just wrong. That's just wrong if that's what you're doing. It may not be what you're doing. What you may be doing is you don't know how to tell her it's over. You may not know how to tell her you're not interested. You may not know, you may not be comfortable with it. But what I'm saying to you is people have a right to be with who they want to be, even if it isn't you. And what you have to do is not ask, why can't he love me? It's like, how far is the door? Let me pack my stuff and find a dude that does. You see what I'm saying? Say what you were going to say.
I think it's just because I've known him for so long. You know how you just get set in your ways, and I'm young, so I still have a lot of time to, if I needed to, if I wanted to. I guess I'm just.
You need to. I know you don't want to, but you need to. My mother also used to tell me all the time, never make a man tell you he doesn't want you more than once. He's told you in 90 different ways that he doesn't want you. When he doesn't come home, when he doesn't talk to you, when he doesn't share like he used to, when he, that's saying, I don't want you. And that doesn't have anything to do with your value as a person, and it doesn't make him a bad guy unless he's using you for your cash.
I'm not using him.
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying.
I'm not.
Okay, fine. But what I'm telling you, Ms. Jones, is you need to step.
And it's going to hurt. I'm going to tell you the real part. I'm going to give you the real part. That's the, clean end, and you going to see the other side of the rainbow. I'm going to let you know first, it's going to hurt like a mother. Yeah, like right now, okay. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt, but you got to do it. It's something that you got to do. You got to do it, because it ain't, man, that's not cool, bro. That's not cool for her. That's not cool for her. And it's not cool for him neither, to be truthfully honest. But to be, how many times I'm going to say honest? I keep saying honest. Make you feel like it's dishonest, but it's not. It's not. But yeah, but bro, seriously though, he was honest about it. He was honest about it. What he said in that paper, what he said to her, bro, you can't fake nothing like that. You can't fake nothing like that. That came straight from the heart. That's been on that nugget head for a minute. That's been right up there in that nugget head. He been meaning to really do that now. Like she said, we would hope that he not taking advantage of her and trying to use her to pay bills and stuff like that. But as far as she go, she got to come to the realization that this hurt about to come. You gonna have to deal with it. And after that, you're going to have to do some other and then you'll get to where you want to be or where you're trying to be. But that's one of them times. That's one of those times because, bro, checked out. My man checked out.
You women often, we've invested so much time and money in a guy, we just can't, we can't cut our losses and go. But it never gets better. You can't, never beg anybody to love you. It never works. Never beg anybody to love you. You've got your money. You've got your future. You've got a career. You're going to be a dental assistant. This you do not need. You need love and care. Now, you asked me for transitional support, and I really wish you hadn't mentioned that because you can't get transitional support from a guy you've been supporting. It doesn't work that way. I wish it did. You want months for this, that, the other. That's not how it works. I think the law needs to change a little bit because I think I've found these days a lot of women are been in the circumstance where they're supporting economically, doing all the cooking and cleaning and everything, and then end up giving support to the other person who was contributing nothing. But the support was to recognize that you were taking care of home while he was taking care of money, and sometimes you're taking care of everything, so the law has not quite made that shift. So I certainly wouldn't take anything from you, but I can't give anything to you except my advice to roll, bounce, jump. If you were my daughter, we'd be on the floor wrestling right now. I'd be just beating you on the head with this gavel. Girl, have you lost your mind? Don't be with a man that doesn't want you. You're beautiful, you're smart, you can find one that will. Just don't sell yourself that short. Don't, okay? There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so ordered.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest, man, and this is the honest truth. I said honest at least. Y'all let me know how many times I said honest in this video. Whoever put it in the comments, we good. We good. But yeah, bro, man, it wasn't funny. That wasn't funny. I wasn't trying to make fun of that situation. It was just that it actually happened. You know how you see some stuff and you're like, damn, like that actually. I know my voice. Trying to get my voice back, man. We trying. But yeah, bro, you ever seen something that's just like, damn, and you looking at it and it's like, bro, you don't believe that it's happening, but it is happening, and you there while it's happening, and it's unbelievable, bro. That shit was unbelievable. That was the last thing she expected. She like, man, I'm doing all of this. I'm gonna take him to court. Then he going to start doing more. I'm gonna keep complaining, whatever. My honest opinion, when he get in that house, man, he get treated like he get treated like little puppy. He get treated like little puppy, man. He get pat on his head if you do a good job that day. If she might bring you home, man. That shit is crazy, bro. That shit is crazy, bro. And I always wonder, like, I know that in the back of her mind, she like, I'm taking care of everything. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do and whatever. In the back of your mind, do you ever stop to think like, damn, while I'm doing all of this shit, like, do we like really even fuck with me like that? Like, do he really rock with me? Like, I know that it might sound like simple or whatever the case may be, but I'm thinking about that, bro, because I'm like, you sitting up there going through all of that. You gotta have an inkling that he ain't want nothing to do with you. You have to. You have to. I don't think that no motherfucking game that tight where you can drag like that unless she really just full blown gone, which I don't think she was. I don't know. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe that's what it was. Like I said, I don't really know if that's how I feel when you get engulfed and then now you inflamed within the love of more and all of that. All of that. Yeah, Savannah, Daddy love you. I'm here we doing our thug. We doing our thug. We doing our thug. But yeah, bro, I'm like, you gotta see that at some point in time, bro. You have to, but again, I guess that's why they call them the rose tinted glasses, because everything you see out them glasses just roses, bro. It's just roses, bro. But as far as Shorty go, like I said, I'm gonna be real with her. I'm gonna be real with you. This shit gonna hurt. This gonna sting. You might, sheesh. Rally the troops. That's what I say at this point in time. Start rallying your troops, getting your support system, and prepare for impact. Prepare for impact. Cause you're not gonna sit up here and tell me it ain't no motherfucking hurt than knowing that you waking up every morning working 2 jobs to take care of a person and you just like, oh well, they better do this or they should be doing this, whatever. Then you find out after you did all of that. After you did all of that and he still don't want to be with you. That's a hurt, bro. And to be honest with you, I felt like bro was being respectful about it. I think he was being respectful. I feel like he was being respectful, but again, honest, man, I said honest so many times, bro. He was honest about it. He was honest about it, so I can't take that from him. But sheesh. I'ma leave y'all with this. And I'm serious, man. They don't need to go to the same hotel. They need to get different rides. One need to take Uber, the other one need to take Lyft. Yeah, bro, keep them. They need at least 100 yards. They gotta be at least 100 yards away from each other, bro. Crazy, but y'all let me know what y'all think about that video. GTG, the family as always is love, and we out.